Jansen Harris here with the Just Good Network. Let's talk about Devon Haney real quick. He improved to 25-0, 15 KOs. Remember, he had that year layoff with the shoulder surgery that he had. Now, did he get the spectacular knockout or big time victory we seen Teofimo Lopez get, or even what we seen happen to Leo Santa Cruz by Davis knocking him out? No, we didn't get that, but what we saw was a clean fight. We saw a guy basically win every round. Gamboa was outclassed. You seen a clinic by Haney. Haney showed great defense. He picked his punches, great combinations. That stiff jab, I was impressed by that. The hooks, a lot of hooks were landed. Did he get the knockout I hoped for? No, he didn't. He pressed forward in the 10th round, and in the 12th round, he ran out of time. But you could tell in those championship rounds that he wanted to get the knockout. Now, let's go to all the talk of the fighters, what he wants next. He says he wants Teofimo Lopez. He says he has the rest of the belts. I want to fight him. Now, if you go on Lopez's Twitter, he was talking a lot of crap, talking about he's an email champion. He's not a real champ. They handed him a belt. He's not really the youngest world champion in 23 years. He's talking a lot of smack. And then I look at Gervonta Davis. He was laughing at the results. Now, Eddie Hearns, he defended Haney, saying, look, if this was Ryan Garcia, you guys would have gave him a lot of credit. So I look at Haney and I say, I'm not going to use this against him, because right now he wants to fight the top guys. Guys are ducking him allegedly. Now, was this the Gamboa fight, a fight people wanted to see him in? No. Gamboa's washed up. I know this guy's on here going to say, oh, well, Gamboa had a chance. Gamboa's a great fighter. He's 38 years old. Devon Haney is 21, 17 years younger. He should have won the fight. He did what he had to do. Now, will he get the Lopez fight next? I don't think he gets it. I think he takes a couple lesser fights, but I think he definitely steps up from Gamboa. I think he'll fight maybe a former champion or a mid-level champion, but I don't see him getting Davis next. I know he was running his mouth in the Instagram Live saying, look, Davis joined the Instagram Live. I make money too. I'm a real champ. I just don't see that fight happening next. Now, I know at 135, everybody's excited. There's a lot of talent. There's also a lot of talking. People are doing a lot of talking. I don't even think Devon Haney fights Lomachenko. I think Loma will get a rematch against Lopez, even though Lopez is talking about, oh, well, maybe Loma doesn't deserve a rematch. He was making excuses. Well, if pay-per-view money's on the line, I think he does get the rematch, because that's a fight people want to see. Now, for Devon Haney, if he could get the Davis fight, which that's going to be hard to make, because you heard what Floyd said. Floyd said that we're the A side, we're picking opponents, and I don't think Davis picks a strong opponent next. He's not going to pick the fight everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see him matched up against a Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia, the way he feels is he wants everybody to look good because he's retiring at 26. That's what he said. He said he's out the game at 26. But we'll see what happens. A lot of young, great fighters. Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell, that's coming up. A lot of big-time fights. Are we going to get the fights we really, really want to see? Some, yes, but when it comes to all these young guys like Haney, Lopez, Garcia, I don't see them. Davis, I don't see these guys fighting each other. Maybe a Tevin Farmer against a Devon Haney. Maybe we'll get that in the future, but I don't see these young guys just fighting each other in the next 6 months or 1 year. I'd be shocked. I think a lot of them are going to take warm-up fights or continue to build up momentum until 2 or 3 years from now. Then you might get those type of fights. But we will see.